I'm Dr. Bybee. I see in my daily clinical practice how the way we move affects the way we feel throughout the lifetime. Here, maybe try it like this. A little bit more external rotation. Engage the hip. And unfortunately, a lot of the common advice, such as example, if you're hurt, just stretch, ends up being a little bit counterproductive. Rather than just leaning into your muscle, what I'd like you to do is try to engage your hamstring and push down actively as you keep your core engaged. That's what's actually going to end up lengthening your hamstrings and end up taking the load off your back. As much as anything, I would love to show you how it's always safe to move, and that just because something is painful doesn't mean that it's damaging, and learning how to know the difference between those two types of signals. You see, if you can engage your core without forcing yourself to grimace, you know that that's the right amount of tension. More than just pain, one thing I've seen is how we relate to our bodies, and movement can depend a lot on how we relate to our own sense of anxiety, depression, and meaning. One thing you'll notice is that if you give a little bit more external rotation, you should feel a little bit more stable in that hip as you take a step. You notice that? Throughout my video series, I'm going to be showing a lot of movements that most people can do with things they might already have around the house. So listen, instead of being slouched over, when you start to stand up, get to the edge of your seat, plant your feet, keep your knees wide, lean forward, and push the earth away from you. Come on, give it a shot. We'll begin by building principles about tissue organization. So if you feel kind of right in that spot, that's where my trapezius and levator scapula come together. It's a common trigger point in many people, which contributes to shoulder and back pain. I'm excited to show you things that I have seen improve my patients' mobility and pain and help them live their best lives. Always watch the elbow. You'll never miss a high five.